Money not changing me. Nope. It's the fact that you not what you claim to be. Yep. And you fake, so please get away from me. Move. You a snake, so please stay away from me. Dissing myself cause that fake shit is laning me. I'm on the right to the left where the haters be. I'm on the court and I ball where the players be. While you on the bitch wishing that you could be where I be. Damn. You not a pimp, so please get that cane to me. Hundreds and fifties, please don't get no change to me. I got some niggas that will give your chain to me. Your nigga missing, but that is a mystery. After you done, please don't think about kissing me. Said it's too big, I don't think it can fit in me. You say your shoes real, but them shits looking fake to me. 4 pockets full, but I think you is missing 3. Lying ass nigga. I got some niggas that would light your ass like a Christmas tree. I don't like killing, but these niggas tipped me. Tryna be patient, but these niggas skipping me. Tryna be humble, but these niggas envy me. Tryna get rich, take my family to Italy.
What is up, everybody? Back with another video, you know what I'm saying? But here we got the problem with gear in Marvel Avengers. Exotics. Exotics are really not that good. Like, most of the exotics in the game are, like, terrible, right? Like, alright, so y'all saw that exotic. Look at this purple piece right here. Alright, so it has 47 resolve, 48 proficiency, and 48 might. That gear piece you just saw, it basically does a battery effect by itself because Chan's melee crate does pin particle payload. So that basically shrinks them down and does a particle effect on them. And then the second ability, signature attacks, do gamma damage. So basically it does the battery effect by itself. So that's a W what's the name? Gear piece, right? But like, bro, exotics are like bad. Some exotics, like I'll probably say like 3% of the exotics are actually like, look at this. Why would I use a 60 resolve and 60 resiliency? And then I hate, why did the exotics pin enemies take shock damage? Oh, alright, I already don't past that, but pin enemies to cryo and then range power attacks to cryo. And then entering flight does a low damage but high impact shockwave. Like, how does that help me? Like, honestly, how does that help me? And then this one, perfect evading attacks. This is actually a pretty W perk, but like, look at the stats. Like, the stats on this are way higher, and it's a legendary. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. I know it was just 2 pieces. Like, it only had 2 pieces, but like, still, bro. Like, what they need to do is they need to just change, like, literally, like, all the exotics. They need to give them 4 or 5 gear perks, because that would actually make them useful. Because like, most exotics, they don't have like, so like, perks. They'll most of the, like, the purple and legendary ones, they'll have a thing like um do range, get a range crit, and you'll do a damage buff, or get a range crit and you'll get an invulnerability buff. They need stuff like that for the exotics too, bro. And they need to change the exotics or be like, um, range power attack does plasma, or range pin does plasma, or something like that. And then the third perk will be like, increases amount of gamma damage done by 20%. Like, how is that helping me? Like, look at you see these pieces right here. That's like an okay piece for Cap. But like, bro, these pieces are not going to be better than most of the legendaries, bro. Like, a random legendary you're gonna find is 9 times out of 10 going to be better than an exotic. So they have to change exotics or something. They need to increase the stats. They need to go from, I say, so like the max you can get on like a legendary and then purple is like 60. So they need to go from like 65 to like 70, right? And all exotics, they should all like help in some way. Like, all exotics should be like Z tiers, like Z tier. Like, they should, like, when you get an exotic, you should be like, why would I be hype about getting this exotic? 45 proficiency and 44 precision on Hulk. On Hulk. How does that help me whatsoever? And then, like, bro, like, look at the Like, bro, they have to do something about the exotics, bro. The exotics in this game are like terrible, bro. Like, actually atrocious. Like, this exotic right here. This is the red room coil, 44 proficiency, 46 might, guarantee critical hit when attacking an enemy behind when invisible. 10% increased damage, no, 15% increased damage on invisible, and then increases the invisible duration by 3 seconds. That's a W perk. But those are W perks. But where's like the like taking damage or like increased damage for power attacks or anything? Like, where is that? And then the stats are so low. The 40, like, look at this one, 60, 60 proficiency and 62. Like, I already went past it, but like, y'all can rewind it. Like, why do I have this? I don't even know why I had this on. How is this benefiting me at all? Like, like, bro, the exotics, they have to do something about them, bro. Like, they're bad, like bad. And the exotics, they're pretty rare. Like, to get an exotic, you either have to do the heroic gauntlet, which is which is 8 missions, all five. Well, 1 to 6 floors, and all the rest of them are 5 floors. That's gonna take you at least 2 or 3 hours to do, to get 2 exotics that you're not gonna use most of the time. And then there's the one mission that's like last Avenger standing, and it's 14 floors, and you have a chance to get an exotic at the end. Which most of the time when I do it, I get an exotic at the end, but sometimes I get a legendary. Or you can get like I've seen people, they get exotics off of like, it's like you know when you're in a mission, it's like an elite high unit is nearby you. Defeat them to get high gear rewards or something like that. And you have a chance to get exotics off of those too. But like, bro, they need to add 4 perks, higher the stats to 65 to 70, like at max. And then like the ones with 3 stats, they should all be like flat 50s, bro. Like bro, they gotta do something. Like, bro, these are like this. It's not that bad, but like, where is like the damage buff or anything? There is no damage buff and vulnerability buff or anything. Like, you need that on your build. Like, you can't just survive with just like gear perks like that. Like, you need something else. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just not it, bro. They gotta do something. Like, send this to Avengers, clip it to them, do whatever. But we gotta make this a movement, bro. Cause exotics are not it, bro. When I get an exotic, it should be like the most hyped thing, bro. Cause you only like, it's not easy to get exotics. But that's the end of the video, bro. I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, bro.